In this video, I am going to explain question tags in English. We use question tags at the end of sentences when we are not sure if what we are saying is correct and we want the other person to confirm it. For example, he is your brother, isn't he? So in this example, I am not sure if he is your brother. And I want you to confirm it. I want you to say, yes, he is my brother. We also use question tags at the end of sentences when we are sure that what we are saying is correct and we want the other person to continue the conversation, to talk about it. For example, you know how to fix computers, don't you? You want the other person to say, yes, I know how to fix computers. Do you need any help? So let's see the structure of question tags. In affirmative or positive sentences, we put the question tag in the negative form. You are Anne, aren't you? So the negative of you are is you aren't. So we take the negative of that verb and we put it in the question tag. You can swim, can't you? The negative of can is can't. They play football, don't they? Play is past simple and the negative of past simple in this case is don't. Kate went to England, didn't she? Went is past simple, so the negative of past simple is didn't. You have travelled the world, haven't you? We take the have or hasn't and put it in negative. But if the sentence is negative, then we put the question tag in the positive form. You aren't German, are you? So aren't, which is negative, changes to are. They can't drive, can they? Can't changes to can. Sarah didn't go on holiday, did she? The dog doesn't bite, does it? You haven't seen the series, have you? So remember that you need to use the correct auxiliary verb for the tense of the main sentence. For example, if it's present simple, the negative is don't or doesn't. So, he likes chocolate, doesn't he? For past simple, we would use didn't. He liked chocolate, didn't he? And for past perfect, we would use hadn't. He had already arrived, hadn't he? These are just some examples, but we can use question tags with all the tenses. In imperative sentences, we use will you or won't you, and shall we with let's. Imperative is when you're telling someone to do something, like sit down, be quiet, don't shout. So, in this case, it would be clean this room, won't you? Or be quiet, won't you? Sit down, won't you? And if we see let's, we have to put shall. Let's go, shall we? In this case, we use we because when you say let's go, you're talking about yourself and other people. Remember that the pronouns should match the subject of the main sentence. Kate went to England, didn't she? We use the pronoun, and in this case we don't use Kate, for example. It's incorrect to say, Kate went to England, didn't Kate? We always use pronouns. You have travelled the world, haven't you? There is one exception. For I am, the tag is aren't I in positive sentences and am I in negative sentences. I'm a great football player, aren't I? I'm not in trouble, am I? It would be incorrect to say, I am a great football player, am not I. We don't say this, we say, aren't I? Now we're going to practice. First I'm going to read them and later on I will give you the answers. You can swim. You. They play basketball. They. Sarah didn't visit. She. She went to Italy. She. I am too negative. I. You haven't read the book. You. The first one would be you can swim, can't you? Because the negative of can is can't. They play basketball, don't they? Because the negative of they play is they don't play. Sarah didn't visit, did she? Because the positive of didn't is did. Remember that we don't say Sarah didn't visit, did Sarah? We use the pronoun. She went to Italy, didn't she? Because the negative of went is didn't. I am too negative, aren't I? Remember, this is the exception. We don't say am not I, we say aren't I. You haven't read the book, have you? Because the positive of haven't is have. Have you realized that in all these question tags we have used contractions? For example, we have said don't they and not do not they. In question tags, we only use the contractions. For example, they play football, don't they? It's incorrect to say they play football, do not they. That's wrong. You will help me, won't you? Not will not you. And you have travelled the world, haven't you? And not have not you. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in another grammar video.